Hi, everyone. I'm going to wait and see if I see some eyeballs before I start really getting into this. But thanks for joining me tonight on Behind the Scenes. I hope that some of you can pop in and say hi and join me during my talk. This is going to be an emotional one. Bring your Kleenex. No, it's all right. But it is amazing. Hi, Deb. It is amazing how full circle life is. I can't believe that our foundation strip came out today, or we learned about it today. And really, it's a very big part of why I came to Color Street. So I feel like my brother's with me today. So, alrighty. I'm Jen Sheets, and I'm a senior director here on Team Beautifully Polished. I live in Livonia here with my husband and my son when he's in town. He's a junior hockey player and lived in Indiana last year playing for the Spacemen and has a draft opportunity in New Jersey this year. So we're really excited for him. But as you can imagine, I was a hockey mom my whole life and spent a lot of time driving back and forth to rinks and had just an incredible time meeting amazing friends and lifelong friends through hockey. But you know, all wonderful things come to a point where mom has to kind of step out of the situation. So I let dad take over, and the boys have been doing hockey ever since, and private coaches and strength coaches and all those things, all those people that come into it. Well, all those things take money, right? So that's part of my journey here to Color Street. But it's interesting, like I said at the top of the story. I'm going to try to get through this without crying. Okay, so back in 2013, I had lost my mom and my brother, and surprisingly enough, today we found out about the brain cancer awareness strip, and I lost my brother to brain cancer. So see, you guys can do this. You can come on TV and cry. Anyway, I'm going to pull it together. You know, Ken's loss was really hard. It was 6 weeks after my mom had passed, and we didn't know he was sick. So when we lost him, and my mom, it was just really hard to move forward for me. So I kind of was lost for a while. I work at U of M. I've worked there for 20 years. I was there for all their treatment, and kind of went through all their whole journey together with them. And once I lost them, I was kind of lost myself, right? Even though I was a mom and a wife, and I still had to push my family forward. It was really hard. Thank you, Deb. It's really hard. Anyway, gosh, I didn't think I'd do this, but anyway. Um, so I wasn't myself, and I was looking for things to kind of find myself again and figure out who I was once all of that went on, and I wasn't taking care of people who were sick or doing chemo with my mom. And um, when we lost Ken, I just, like I said, was moving my family forward, and I wasn't really doing much of any of the things that I loved. And one of my girlfriends had said to me, meet me for dinner. I want to share something with you. And I had kind of reached out to her too because I felt like I needed something more to kind of pull me out of where I was. And so she had always been successful with direct sales. And like I mentioned at the top of this, I mean, we had strength coaches, private coaches, everything, and I could have used a little extra buck, and I was looking for some gals to call my own and make a new network of people that I could just kind of move myself out of where I was. And she slapped a Color Street strip on my finger, and I was like, wow. And it felt kind of good, like to have my nails done. I wasn't doing my nails, I wasn't moving forward, I wasn't really doing a whole lot of anything. I was just kind of taking care of my family. And once I had put that on my nail, I kind of saw a little bit of a glimpse of myself for a change. So I went 3 weeks. I said, "Oh, I work in a hospital. If they stay on for more than a day, you might have me sold. You might have me as a user." And that nail strip stayed on for 3 weeks for like 1 billion hand washes. And if any of you guys are out there in the healthcare industry, you know what I'm talking about. It's challenging to keep anything on, lipstick these days with masks and nail polish and things. So it lasted forever. And I was like, okay, I am sold. And I felt good about myself. And I think that's really the most important part of our story with Color Street is such a simple self-care tool that makes you feel good about yourself even when you are a total hot mess like I was like 5 seconds ago, or just a lifelong hot mess like I was going through at the time when I found Color Street. So, um I signed up and I had the opportunity to join the company before we had gone live as a business. And my whole life, I had 21 years retail experience. I was a new operations person. I would go and set up stores, and I was enamored with startup. I just love startup. I love marketing. I love all that stuff. So this kind of just fit into everything. It just kind of fell into everything, and I felt really lucky that I found it. Um, so I started my journey with Color Street, and I had never done this before. And I thought to myself, wow, if I last more than 3 months, all I want to do is pay off my kid. Well, you guys, here I am. I'm a senior director. I've been on like all sorts of trips. I've been on leadership trips. I've earned the leadership trip twice ever since they've offered it. We went to San Antonio, had a blast. That's another story in itself. It took me like 16 hours to get there. And that was someday I'll tune in and tell you my resilience story and how I flipped my mindset with that trip. And that was an incredible time. And it was that time that I really, I think, got the most serious about my business. And just prior to that, I had the opportunity to walk across the national stage at our Color Street conference as a senior director. And that connected so many things for me. Like, oh, all those feelings when you're a teenager and you're like, I'm not worthy. I don't have the cute jeans on. I'm not doing this. And then here I was on this stage with these women that had come before me who were so amazing at what they did. And this was the first time I had ever done really a direct sales business that was at all anything that I had invested in. I had done one other thing before, and it was like, buy the kit, get out. So, but I think the biggest message about this has been an incredible thing for me to share and make women feel good. And that's what I really love about this. So that's a little bit about why I'm here with Color Street. And I'm going to be reading some things to you guys because, I can't memorize this whole thing, but there's another thing to understand. Like, you see me live doing this, and I'm crying and I'm telling you my sob story, and I'm just being myself, and that's really what Color Street is. And if I have any advice to you, is to start off just being yourself. Stay true to yourself. Don't worry about what's going on around you, and just start sharing with Color Street. Just start making people feel good, and you're going to feel incredible. So, lucky for me, I had the opportunity to jump in and try this crazy, unbelievable product that Fa Park created for us. So let's get some things out of the way. If you're a guest and you're here live, be sure to type your name and the stylist who brought you here and tag them down underneath this live, because you are going to be entered in to win a pack of polish. So that's pretty fun. Um, as you know, I mean, a pack of polish, as you hear, can change your life, right? So maybe this will be the one to change your life. Maybe this will be the one. Um, let's talk about the product. As you may or may not know, some people are, just get excited about the product and jump into learning about the business right away. So our nail polish strips are 100% nail polish. So they're base coat, top coat, and color all in one. And all you have to do is just apply them onto your nails. There's no mess. There's no tools. There's no putting your hands under a light. And let me tell you, my brother passed away of melanoma, and this is another side story I'm going to tell you. We could go on forever tonight. I could tell you like a billion stories. He passed away of melanoma, and one of the things that my amazing medical team did was buy my sisters and I a $500 gift card to Vision Salon in Novi, and because they had seen us. Literally, you guys, my mom's hospice, her funeral was the day we found out that my brother had brain cancer, and we lost him 6 weeks later. So I think just the people at U of M were beside themselves as much as we were, and they didn't know what to do with themselves. So they got us this gift certificate. So my sisters and I, in order to just kind of just stay together and kind of keep our minds in one place, um, decided we would go and get like our nails done and stuff like that. And really their loving intention was so incredible. So we felt like we really needed to just go do that. And um we were getting shellac nail polish. We were putting our nails underneath the UV lights. And I had just as a second thought, I'm in medicine. I think about these things a little bit. Um, had paged my brother's melanoma specialist and I said, just out of curiosity, had you gotten any melanoma cases on the fingernails from UV lights, from getting, gel nail polish? And he said, four. And then I was like, oh my God, really? And so I felt even more passionate about this product because here this was, my brother died of melanoma and I was doing something possibly that would create that same thing in my life. And I couldn't do it anymore. So I was really excited that we have been able to raise money for cancer, breast cancer at U of M through Color Street. This is just such an incredible product. You just don't know. So anyway, there's no UV lights, so no melanoma opportunities because you're not going to get that exposure for the UV lights. Bye, honey. Underneath your nail beds and around your nail beds. No money spent on a babysitter to go to the salon. No salon cost. I mean, the money savings is incredible. And you can have so much fun. I'm a very creative person. I love art. I love doing things with my hands. Big crafter. We had our own stained glass business for years, and sold to garden stores and things. So when I came upon this, I was like, okay, something to be creative, something that makes me feel good. It just was checking off so many different things. Gosh, I'm so glad to be telling you guys this story. It's really helpful. All right, so let's talk about the people you're going to meet. Team Beautifully Polished, and I'm here to tell you, and I'm not just like blowing sunshine, because this we are a very unique team. We are a team of women who will support you and build you and make you feel good about yourself and help you start your business off in the right direction. Um, that's not common. So when I tell you that, ladies, it's not common to find a group of women who will behave that way, but this is the group of women that will do that. So that's the people. When you talk about the corporate office and you listen to the things that Bob Park has done, incredible foundation work. I mean, honestly, we've raised over $3 million for foundations. Maybe it's just over $2 million, but approaching $3 million this year. I mean, we're in I think, the third year of our foundation work. So we're getting really close to that mark. So the man is building a hospital in New Jersey for uninsured people. He donated tons of masks during the first part of the pandemic. And I'm very careful to say the very first part of the pandemic because I'm on the COVID team at U of M and we're still in a pandemic, girls. So, anyway, so that's the people, the corporate office, the people who want to support you, and the incredible marketing team behind this product. So the programs. There's a really cool app, you guys. You can run your business all right in your palm of your hands. You can do training right in the palm of your hands, add customers to your back office right in the palm of your hands, share graphics right in the palm of your hands, share your party link right in the palm of your hands. You can do everything just from our app. Our POS system is incredible. We've really added on a lot of great marketing things. We're sending out newsletters to all of our customers now that are corporate generated. So I mean, we really have you covered. You have a lot of things that you don't have to reinvent, and it's pretty fast. It's pretty fantastic. We've come a long way in the electronics department. So let's talk about how we get you started. I will have to tell you, we do have your own website. So once you start out, this is so incredible because once you sign as a Color Street stylist, you get a website set up for you right away. Like the second you sign, you can start selling Color Street or sharing Color Street. You can start telling people, sending people right to your website because you've already got a store set up. That's the beauty of this business. And our website is great. It's fantastic. Added a bunch of filters, talks about joining the business. So it's incredible. And I'm sure some of you ladies have been there more than once to make a purchase. So I'm not telling you anything new, but it has really evolved. But let's also talk about how we get you started in a really cool way. There's this program called the Jumpstart Program. And what Jumpstart is, and listen to me because this is if I could tell you one thing about my business, if I had one thing that I would do over at the beginning of my business, it would be to follow this program. And we were just hysterical. I mean, we were sharing Color Street with people who had never heard of Color Street before. So I mean, it was just busy. And like I said, I was new, so I didn't really pay attention as much to the things that I should have. But this Jumpstart program is designed to reward you, reward the people that you sponsor, and continually reward you. Not only if a person, not you will get rewards when you hit certain levels of Jumpstart, but as soon as you sponsor someone and they start hitting their jump starts, you get the same rewards. And that happens for the lifetime that you're in Color Street. So anytime you're sponsoring and they're earning their rewards, you're earning their rewards too at the same time. It's incredible. So let's talk about the levels of rewards. In your first month, you can earn $100 in product credit. In your second month, you can earn $150 in product credit. And in your third month, you can earn $150 in product credit, and you have the opportunity to earn $200 cash bonus. Okay, that's a ton of money. And when you think about what you could put that towards, your catalogs, your twosies, your business supplies, you don't have to pay for business supplies. So that takes that off the market. But even if you're doing it, sending your rewards in for free strips, you can use those to market your business like crazy. And then you're not putting money out of your pocket. So that is an amazing, amazing way to get started with Color Street. And if you're following it, you're organically promoting into a leadership position, which is great, into the team leader position. That's like the first level of our leadership with Color Street. And it's so much fun to feel that you've accomplished that. It's really incredible. Okay, so let's talk about some of our other programs. Um, Circle of Excellence. I'm proud to say I'm a two-time Circle of Excellence gal. And that's an incredible program that you sell $1,000 in nail strips, sponsor two people into your business, and they give you like cash rewards. An amazing, right now it's a necklace. I got a bracelet and a necklace. And then every month you hit it, you get a charm to add on to that necklace. Now, a bracelet last year. So, and then they've enhanced it with extra bonuses for when you are working with your people and they're starting their business and they're hitting their goals. So, I mean, it's just a win-win for everybody. We just finished a BQ bracelet promotion, which I did earn, and it's a beautiful bracelet. It's purple, and it's a slide, and we're really excited to get it. It's actually made out of one of our nail strips, Northern Wonder, which is so fun. They make all of our jewelry out of our nail strips. It's so crazy, you guys. These nail strips are so versatile. I mean, you can make jewelry out of them for the love. Okay, so our host program, the average hostess earns about $65 in free product. And right now is going to be a great time to launch your business because we have a hostess reward of two strips with a qualifying party of $300 or more. That is so much fun. And I can't tell you, you've probably already seen it, but it is the coolest pink glitter. It's like, I call it Barbie summer pink. It's incredible. It's just vibrant and beautiful. And it's just the exact pink we needed for right now. So let's talk about our incentive trips. Yes, we get to go really fun places, the Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, all want Cancun. Fantastic, beautiful places that you can earn trips, incentives. And in this month, I think it was this year, Team Beautifully Polished had 54 people that earned the trip to Punta Cana. So that's pretty exciting. It's attainable. It absolutely is something you can do. We're a new company, guys. We're only 4 years old. We've got about 150,000 stylists. Not all of them active all the time, but we've got about, but when you think about that, there's probably 150,000 people that work at U of M. So that's not a whole lot when you're considering the entire country. And recently I've had people say to me, well, I met some other Color Street stylists in my circle. Great. It's great to meet your sisters along the way because they can give you great ideas, and you guys can have the opportunity to share in the business and work off of each other, and share things that work and share things that don't work. But they don't have your network. You have your network. You know the people in your network, and they have friends, and then it spreads out from there. So don't be intimidated by numbers, because guys, we're so young and we're so little. We still have so far to go before there's anything to think about in terms of like tons of stylists. Like I said, there's probably about 150,000 people that work just at U of M. So think about that in proportion to the country. And guess what? We're going global, girls. We're going to be in Canada soon. So that's another opportunity. Meet a Canadian sister and start building that way. It's going to be really a great opportunity. Okay, so conference, you guys, it's Christmas, your firstborn, your wedding day, and I can't even it's just literally not something you can compare anything to. And these are conference earrings. These are ones that I bought specifically for this year for Florida. So these are the ones that I'm gonna wear when I hit executive director and I go walk across the stage for that one. So, but conference is in Orlando this year, and we have been in Vegas. We've been in Orlando before. We started our first national conference here in Detroit because our first national sales manager was from Detroit, so she hosted everything at the RenCen. It was an incredible. There was 300 people there. Okay, so think about that. So there was 300 people there, and now we're limiting it to, I think we're up to 6,200 because they just announced a possible 1,200 tickets that are going to be live. And prior to that, we were about 5,000. So 6,200. We're limiting it to that. Ladies, we like sold out of this conference in like, I don't know, an hour or two. But you do have a fun opportunity because it's going to be virtual. So Color Street has been amazing at adapting to the pandemic. Just even through keeping product in stock and working through, all of those things. And because we own our own process, we didn't have to wait for things to come from other countries. We produce our own product. So it's been incredible through the pandemic. And conference has been no difference. I mean, they adjusted like that. Last year we had our first virtual conference and it was incredible. It was hard to be apart from everybody because that's really the fun part of conference is going and networking with everybody, making new friends. I've got friends in Iowa, I've got friends in Texas, I've got friends everywhere now because of Color Street, which is also another secret of why I came here because I was looking for girlfriends, girls. All right, so let's talk about our income. Okay, income. That's probably what a lot of you guys are here for. And I'm not lying. Like I said up front, I have a goalie. His lessons are an hour are $150. Not even an hour. I get 50 minutes for that. And his strength coach is $40 a pop every time he's with him. So, and then his ice bill's another thing. So we're like, get drafted and move out, okay? Just kidding. So I decided I was going to pull in Color Street and set my business up. And oh my God, you guys are the sweetest with all your hugs. I just caught that. Thank you so much. Can you tell I'm like squirrel? Anyway, okay. So let's talk about income. I'll stay on track for this one because this is really important. So when you hold one nail bar a week, which is about 2 hours, okay, you can earn 336 you earn $336 a month, okay? A car payment, an appliance repair, a medical bill. Okay, so then let's talk about when you hold two nail bars per week, about 5 hours per week, you can earn $840 a month. That is the difference between, you know, happiness and really feeling stressed out, right? So $500 they say is a lot most of the time, something that keeps people from, you know, really having a life altering experience. So $840 a month for about 20 hours a week a month is nothing, right? When I think about what I takes to make that kind of money for me working at U of M and what I do in a day and the craziness that I go through, that's an incredible bonus right there. So when you hold three nail bars per week, about 7.5 hours per week, you're going to earn $1,260 for the month. I've been there, girls. I do this. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes some of my months get sacrificed to doing some other stuff and growing myself. I mean, direct sales is self-care wrapped around a product. And that's another benefit of this business is you have the opportunity to really learn about yourself. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go live later on my business page and talk about a science experiment that I did. And I really learned a lot about myself. So that's another thing. Self-improvement, self-development is so great. And who would have thought at my age I was going to be doing all this self-development? I thought it was perfect. Just kidding. Okay, so when you hold 4 nail bars per week, about 10 hours per week, you earn $1,680 a month working this part-time business around your life. Okay, for those who like to know about the bigger income opportunities at Color Street, when you share the opportunity with others and build a team of your own, you make even more money. Okay, so this is where I'm at. For example, your first level of team leadership, according to the 2020 Home Office, and we do have an income disclosure that we do have to share with you, the average team leader earns about $716 a month. That's in addition to your own personal income that you're creating when you're hosting or when you're doing nail bars and working with your hostesses and things. So that's the team leader. As a director, the average pay is $1,443 a month. Okay. As a senior director, the average pay is $2,949 a month. So think about what you could do with that. Think about what you could do if you built yourself into a senior director and you were calling $3,000 a month extra income. Okay. The average pay for a national executive or for a senior executive director a month is $21,000 a month. Now we're done. We've retired from our other jobs. We've retired your husband. We are putting it away for college. You're paying tuition per month when you're talking about that kind of money for your kids. So, and then the average pay for a national executive director, hold on to your hats, $65,000. Sounds like a lot, right? Sounds like national executive director, BQ stylist, right? This big gap, big difference between. There's girls on our team that hit senior director in 6 months. You can do this. All you need to do is share and be yourself, and you will blow this business out of the water. So that's my story. If this sounds good to you and you want to give Color Street a try for the next few weeks to see how you like it, reach out to the person who invited you. It's time. She's going to help you get started. We're going to all help you get started. I'm telling you, this is a great leader team. We're all going to give you the support. Your upline, your sideline, everybody. I met my soul sister in this business, my girlfriend Amanda. She gave me this necklace. That's why I wore it, because I was super nervous. And now also I can buy Kate Spade jewelry, something I couldn't do before, but now I can spoil myself and buy some Kate Spade jewelry. So you will get support from all over on this team, and it's not common. And when you join Team Beautifully Polished, you are going to get into a sisterhood. And as long as you embrace that, as long as you work in your business, you're going to do phenomenal. And we're not going to let you fall, because we're going to give you all the tools to make you succeed. But this is you too, right? You got to come in, you got to commit yourself to it. So we're here to help you, and we're here to watch you grow. And we cannot wait to applaud you at National Conference when you walk across that stage. So thanks for listening to my story. It was super good to be here with you. I actually think it was really cathartic to be here with you, because I didn't know really how I was going to deal with the whole foundation strip. So my sisters have been calling me nonstop during this live because they think they're worried about me. And it just was such a challenge for us. So I'm going to go call them back now. But anyway, I hope you guys jump in. We would love to have you on our team. It's just a great place to be. So let me know if you need anything. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them, and I'll be here, and I can answer questions for the next couple hours. So thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.